Hello, welcome to another episode of The Awakenings. We will actually be discussing a question I have received, and this question a lot of people have wanted the answer for. If they have no feelings, then why do they feel hatred, jealousy, and anger? Great question. If they're able to feel jealousy, anger, hatred, resentment, all those emotions, then how come everybody's saying that they don't have feelings? This is the gist of it. They don't have empathy. They have feelings. Of course they do. Or they wouldn't be doing half the stuff they're doing. They have feelings. They just don't have empathy. Empathy is understanding and connecting with the person in front of you, validating their emotions and having the ability to at least feel what they're feeling or what they're going through, or putting yourself in their shoes for a few moments to understand where they're coming from. So they lack that specific emotion. They're very complex inside. There are a lot of darkness in there, and the only way they can feel better about themselves is when they give that darkness to someone else, when they can oppress somebody, when they can control them. Then they feel empowered, then they feel good. So in a relationship dynamics between the narc and an empath or codependent or a people pleaser, like an extreme, somebody who doesn't know how to say no, who wants to please others, who really gives a lot of themselves to everybody else and nothing to themselves, this is the extreme of the narc, which is somebody who only wants to take, and break to feel better about themselves. So I have a really amazing tip to share with you, and this has seriously worked for me. In my growth and in the ability to be like, okay, I am done with attracting narcissists in my life, and it just seems to be happening all the time. And I will learn through my narc experience what I need to do. And this is for people who are in the relationship or who have already left the relationship and don't want to attract that, or who are healing themselves after a narcissistic relationship. So this is my tip for you. Learn how to cater to yourself through observing how the narc does it. Because we are total opposites. We are totally different extremes of the spectrum. We don't even coexist in the same dimension of time. But what it is we are too much of us and they are too much of them, and we need a balance. And how do we balance? By observing the professionals. The narc is a professional at self-pleasing, at self-catering, right? But he just does it in an ugly way, by breaking people, by hurting, by demising, by depleting, right? So take the part of how do they do that? Ooh, good. They know how to say no easily. Great, I'll learn how they say no. Like they really know what they want and what they don't want to do. And it's just like that. Through observing them and seeing how they do it, and actually being in awe of like, wow, that is someone who seriously does only what they want. And as despicable as it is, because it's so hurtful to us, it's still something to observe and learn from. This is the narc, this is us emotionally, and we want to be able to be in the middle. So to be in the middle, we got to learn a little bit of this. We got to still stay ourselves and our kindness. We still offer others. We still hear them. We still do, but we still hear us. We need to learn how to hear ourselves and say no and yes and give our opinions and hear what our body wants, what our minds want, what we like and what we dislike, and know how to put our boundaries up. And the best people to learn that from, as surprisingly as this sounds, is the narc, right? So switch it around. Go whoosh. I'm learning my lesson now because I refuse to attract this again. Use this experience to learn how to do that for yourself. Go out of the hate and go into the self. I need to do me now. It's my turn to do me because I've gone through this too long. Take care of yourself. Subscribe to the Healing Closet, and I'll see you in the next awakening. Bye.